Szevasztok, skacok, üdv mindenkinek! Ciao, ciao! Szép vasárnap délelőttöt! Éppen már dél előtt vagyunk egy pár perccel, úgyhogy aki már a jó kis ebédjét eszi, annak jó étvágyat, meg nyilván aki főzi még, annak még jó főzücskét, és hát jó ebédhez úgymond szóljon egy kis hitmankedés. Mondhatnám már szoki vasárnap dél előtti progi. No, hát ja, egy kicsikét késtem, mert hát sütni, főzni kellett, úgyhogy de bevallom, sikerült minden faszára. Úgyhogy most már nekiálltunk gameszkózni is. Hát meg most nincs a fel sem a füles. Úgyhogy így most nem tudsz megijeszteni, de hát majd, ami késik, nem múlik. Tudom, ismerlek már. Szevasztok, szia Adri, Takonyekem, Márkízió, és még egy jó nehányan. Quack, itt van Gabó is velünk, Jesus Christ, akinek már lassan a 60 felé tendál a közvetítés sorozata, hát azért nem semmi. Azért tegnap Bogi is kicsapta a 3-as közvetítés sorozatot, de nem tudom, Adri hol járhat már? Lassan ő neki is megvan már az 55? Vagy már éppen? Na de mindegy is, kacok. Nem tudom, hogy ma be tudjuk-e fejezni, vagy be lesz-e fejezve ez a fantasztikus sorozat, Hitman sorozat, úgyhogy jó lesz. Neked folyton lenullázza, de azért ott a 15-ös, azért kicsaptad, azért nem semmi. Egy stream és megvan. Hát akkor majd amikor délután játszunk a Dead Island-en, akkor már valószínűleg meg is lesz, vagy ki is tudod csapni az 55-öst. Ja, úgyhogy visszatérve nem tudom, hogy meg lesz-e a Hitman ma. Ha nem lesz meg, akkor majd valószínűleg hétköznap jövő héten valamikorra besrófolom. Mert ugye tegnap az It Takes Two-t végigjátszottuk, úgyhogy azt is kipergettük. Úgyhogy már fogynak a sztori játékok, ami azt illeti, úgyhogy most már egyre több multis játékot tudunk majd hozni a repertoárba. Vagy kell találni egy újat, így van. Van, egyébként majd nagyon szeretnék hozzányúlni a GTA 4-nek, ugye van a másik kiegészítője, hogy egyszer kivittem már a motorklubos, bandázós kiegészítőt, hogy még ott várat úgymond magára, a GTA sorozatot nézem, akkor a GTA 4-nek ugye a másik, hát egy kicsit ilyen high life-os kiegészítője, ugye a bele, várjál? The Ballad of Gay Tony, vagy valami ilyesmi a neve. Na majd látjuk, még azt is kéne. Úgyhogy fú, van még sok. Túlélősöket? Hát azt inkább aztán egyedül nem. Talán nagy duzzogva tudnám elképzelni, hogy társaságban inkább. Egyedül nem hinném, hogy neki csapnék az olyannak amúgy, ja. A MÁV szimulátor? Ja, mekkora lenne, ma azt nyomnám ott. Pedig a Subnautica egyszemélyes és nagyon szép is. Hát igen. Igen. Na, Márknál lesz. Jesus, nagyon jó. Na, hát akkor Adri, már lesz is program. Márkíziónál. Szia Devox! Ciao, üdvözöllek, szia. Üdv köreinkben. Tessék szépen köszönni Devox mester úrnak is. Vagy hölgynek, bocsánat. Nem tudhatjuk. No. Akkor szerintem csapjunk bele a lecsóba. Aztán hagy szóljon. Mit is akarsz ott trollkodni? Hát, azt majd meglátod. Lemaradtam valamiről? Nem maradtál még le semmiről. Pont a stream elején vagyunk. Általában ilyen felvezető, bevezető szokott ez a rész lenni, és akkor utána jön a Gomez. Szóval igazából most fog jönni a Gomez, úgyhogy én közben elindítom, ha nem probléma, és akkor a háttérben már tudjuk is tolni. Úgyhogy nem maradtál még le semmiről. Viszont már nagyon-nagyon-nagyon a vége fele járok a Gomezba, úgyhogy azt mondja, vannak ötleteim. Hát igen, azt szoktuk észrevenni az ötleteiddel. Annyika. Na, felcsapjuk a füleskét. Víz be van készítve, szóval csak óvatosan a hidratállással lehet nyomatni neki. Azért mondom, ez még úgy számomra nem derült ki, de na, érted. Azért mondtam, hogy elnézés, hogyha másképp gondolnám, de remélem ez ilyen megbocsájtható bűn. Na, hát akkor csapjunk bele. Egy kék malac. Na jó, egy kék malac, gyerünk. Nem tudod minek, és miért malac? A malac popó ugye itt van. Diktál a szívem, nem tudom minek, és miért malac? Na, akkor csapjunk a lecsóba, jó, skacok? Hát itt is az a csodálatosság. Iszok egyet? Egy pillantáska. No! Csappanjunk bele. Kampány Story, Hitman 3. És ez fog következni. Nyújtózkodjak? Jaj. Ó, Devox, ha még ugye nem nagyon voltál itt, akkor most elmondál, ez a bombatak. Ez itt alul ott van a játékképernyő alján ezek a kis avatárok, ugye ez azoknak lenne úgymond a kiváltója. Csak most valamiért ezt az interakciót nem csinálja. Egyébként ilyen bombáknak kéne repkedni úgymond a levegőből rájuk, és akkor hát így össze-vissza robbangatnák őket. De sajnos nem megy úgy, hogy a Battle Royale, a bomb, meg a Dance Party sajnos nem működik, úgyhogy majd azt még, igen, azzal még nagyon-nagyon adós vagyok, hogy annak utána kéne menni. De ja, ennyi. Egyébként így van, de te nyertél, mert te váltottad ki, úgyhogy így van. De majd meg lesz az is oldva egyszer. No, Diana Burnwooddal kell, hogy találkozzunk Mendozába. Úgyhogy az lesz. Akkor csapjunk bele a lecsóba. Szép táj. Ez Diana, ugye? Oh.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
Ja, bocsánat, de Vox a caps lock-os beszédet azt nem nagyon szereti a but, úgyhogy azért akadályoskodott. De köszönöm szépen. Köszönöm. Cuki vagy.
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be.
Hoppá.
Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Good luck, 47. Na. Kéne egy mission story, ugye? Nem is tudom, melyiket kéne alkalmazni. Ez jó lehet? Vagy ki van már vágva a csávó? Minden. Vagy oda csak úgy nem lehet bemenni, nem?
3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial
Mr. Yates?
in the United
It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could. Yes, sir, I have the files. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside.
A reputation for ruthlessness and dirty tactics, no doubt originating with the notorious affluent defense of murder socialite Chelsea Whitmore, has long stuck to their name. But despite the
Oh my lord, is that a Gira Cuckoo?
Ezt meg kell próbálni, gyerekek.
I've always wanted to see...
just a few months ago, senior partner Ken Morgan passed away unexpectedly at the Hitman Hotel in Bangkok. And now, another of the founding partners, John Archibald Yates, in front of whose Argentinian vineyard I am standing, has announced his retirement from the firm. And so, the burning question in the upper echelons of corporate America is this. Has Morgan, Yates & Cohn finally run out of steam? I am Pam Kingsley, reporting live from Mendoza.
Összes file. General partner, akkor ez lehet, hogy másik küldő lenne.
Argentina on GNN News.
Valentina must be over the moon about John stepping down. She's been living alone here for, what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal that...
Hello there, senor.
Beöltözve, ugye?
Thank God it's finally
It's the damnedest
Tamara
thing.
Vidal. I'm here for the Tories.
Itt az egyik.
Yes, Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you. Let me sign you in.
Luther?
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right.
And Luther.
Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
And not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center.
Mhm.
Have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Yes, about 400 meters, I should say. Pardon me? Never mind.
Be kell öltözni.
Carry on.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what?
¿Cómo estás, chico?
Okay.
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests
Yeah.
inexplicably.
Megnézzük, hova megy. Beszéveljük.
In fact, a couple of spots
Couple
come
of
to
old money
mind.
scions.
On the tour after.
Ingram and something Dutch sounding.
Stand by.
Hi there.
So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is this Burn?
It's a nice gesture, but a bit too
Hú,
bristly.
baszki, itt is vannak ám izék.
Like if I'm gonna be one of these...
Szia, Bogi! Halló!
Start letting me in on a few things. Okay.
The wine list?
So who's this fool guy?
I'm more of a beer man myself.
Ever.
If Yates wants to bring the heralds closer together and play the modern boss,
Ott a QR kód.
I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. I like it.
Edward's closest legal advisor. Not even Thomas Cross or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I think Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnwood?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy probably brought this. How is she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, he visits us all the time, and she's most certainly qualified.
True. The Constant knows what he's doing. Doesn't mean we have to like him.
Aha, ez se rossz. Hogy vagyok? Köszönöm szépen, jó vagyok. Minden szuper, minden jó.
Don't hit me!
Ja! Oké. Elesett. A üvegfalon keresztül látták, hogy... hogy megnyomtam a szerencsétlen. Jó, azt mondja, Y-nal eldobom. Jó. Na, ezt most jól oldottam meg. Recepciósabb beszéljek. Jó, legyen úgy. Milyen vagány öltözetben vagyunk, gyerekek.
No way. Have fun.
Huh? Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery. How may I...
Igen, nem azt akartam elővenni.
Okay, that's it, I guess.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss
No.
Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
Lentre? Hol tudok lentre menni? Ja.
You ask me, the constant must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald?
Itt vagyunk. És ti hogy vagytok, skacok, egyébként meséljetek ti is, hogy vagytok, mi újság veletek?
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's the ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems.
Gec, óriási.
Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes, yes it was.
Johannesburg called.
And from that smirk of yours, I take it Ether is in.
Ether, Kronstadt, Hampton, Milton Fitzpatrick, Quantum Leap.
Now,
What am I doing here?
Weird.
Because it was. No.
Enter the Destiny Group, a fully legal, entirely official, supranational entity.
By merging, each company becomes untouchable, moving beyond any state jurisdiction. Granted, there's a certain amount of legal trailblazing yet to be done, but...
Patron, Senor Vargas.
What? What is he now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
As if I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is ripe for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes, he taste Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
Mhm.
Every time that crowd laughs, I know they're looking down enjoying the show.
There isn't anything going on down here right now. And because I don't.
You're much better now.
Oh, man, come on.
Az konkrét, gyerekek. Na. Most valami munkásnak beedeztünk.
Especially not to them.
I hadn't really thought about it like that.
Az felismerhet. Az is.
I heard the news this morning. Tough luck on that trade, eh?
Oké. Ja, a vízpumpa. Na.
So much for lucky number 43.
Karbaterjázom kell. Szétnézünk, hogy van még itt valami.
Ay, este hombre sí no tiene la menor idea de lo que está hablando. Para hacer la bandeja no se hace así. ¿De dónde sacó que se le pone ensalada, que se le pone un montón de creo que dijo él, que se le ponían... Ay, qué la tontería que estaba diciendo. Creo que estaba diciendo.
Hát apám.
Your handling them like my husband handles a sack of potatoes.
Mit
Go
van?
easy on them.
Okay, I got it. See? Look how careful I'm being.
Itt van egy. Ja. Végre meg vagyunk.
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see.
Because they don't.
Lovely inky black color.
Imagínate una barrera invisible entre tú y yo que se extiende de tus manos, de tus brazos hacia mí. Tratemos eso. Hacemos fuera de esa zona. Espacio personal. ¿Entiendes?
Ups, ezt eltesszük. Még átváltok coinra még mielőtt itt nagyobb bajok lesznek. Na hát akkor ezt is megoldottuk.
The world's first sovereign corporate state. Holy. Not bad, huh? I guess that makes you and me.
Hey.
Constant never ceases
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the late, but the
Spanyol
big grape is the
akcentussal.
mantel mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, chief winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So,
Hey,
how do you
partner.
like Argentina?
Like everywhere else, full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial
Az a lényeg, Bogi.
unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please. Leon.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be
I
sending a
dabble.
message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to a vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15
Durva hely.
days. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add that grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist
Hát
gimmick.
ez egy ilyen
But you are most
szőlőpréselő
welcome to
cucc.
try. It might give you
Muszli.
the grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Oh, go on. I'll take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
No, all good. Looks like one for the mantle.
Now. Are there any more questions? Don't be shy.
De most hogy az anyámba?
I got all I need.
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
Oh, it's all very inspiring.
Winemaking is a grand pursuit. Sure. Everyone talks about craft beer these days. You can make a decent IPA in your pantry. It is pedestrian. Oh, this, my friends, this is true grandeur. Excelente. Let's continue to the barrel room, if you'll follow me.
Milyen fegyveres biztonsági érök vannak itt amúgy? Komoly.
And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates, pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald, once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief. Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? What, did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just fetch it already.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
Understood why people bother with those mother of pearl handles. They just remind me of my grandmother.
Your grandmother? Damn, she must have been hard as hell.
She had to be back then. I bet yours was too. You just...
Hát ez lehet, hogy nem jó megoldás lesz, de megnézzük, jó?
Don't know it.
You don't know her.
Egy kék malac, és csak a tiéd, nem tudod minek, és miért malac, egy kék malac, diktál a szívem, nem tudom minek, és miért malac. Ups, ez... raktam őket a pitchbe.
I wish my sister would quit joining these pyramids.
Nem tudom, hogy mentek föl. Oda. Várjál, csak nem erre.
10 likes. Bullshit.
Hát itt meg mi van? Ó. Ilyen kis cucli. Nem, amarra kellene menni.
Damn, I wish my sister would quit joining these pyramid schemes. Goddamn clue.
All around you, rock formations to get your... I salute you. Narrow space, walls all around you, rock formations to get your equipment caught up. Better divers than your stupid ass.
Cabernet. Unlock. Borokat teszem el fel a gyerekek. Ó, megint nagyon jó.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. The nervous system, effectively and reliably transmitting the decrees of the brain to the body and limbs of our great organization. And I am delighted that so many of you were able to join me today, despite your busy schedules, and celebrate my retirement from the world of law at imminent stake.
Lots of people have mixed feelings about retirement.
Na jó. Szóval elmentem ezt a dolgot. Vissza...
This wine was gifted by the Art Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from...
1, 9, 4, 2.
We are unstoppable.
Hogy mi volt?
Is everything. Which is why we cannot allow traitors
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and officers dead. Your colony.
Hey, soldier boy!
That disguise is not good enough.
Ezt nem értem, baszki. Ezt de nem értem, gyerekek. Ennyi.
Lost visual. Anyone got eyes on Tango? Don't let him.
Na jó, ez nagyon durva volt. Vagy ennyit kellene. Chit-chat, az kész. Nem szórakozni. Jaj.
Soldado. Hey, Universal Soldier.
This wine, gifted by the Art Society, acknowledgement of my first.
Hey, heard me? Hey, you!
It stands as a powerful reminder.
Culo! Not telling you again. Hey, nice costume. Hey, you think you have time for this crap? Shoot it! Give him all your time.
Vadásznak rá, érted?
Okay. I'm gonna save the energy till he comes back.
And now we're not sure.
Huh?
Don't you remember? It was a huge scandal. One of those whatever gates.
Doesn't ring a bell.
És tudok bemenni. Ablak. Az baj. Na várjál.
This wine was gifted to me by the Art Society. And it
Szia
covers one
Norbi,
of my
ciao,
firm's
ciao.
legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood.
Ez most csak egy jó tipp lesz, de nem tudom, hogy jó lesz-e.
That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
Yes.
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 I agree.
Listen to yourselves. Don Yates is not even appointed constant yet. And already he conspires to betray his master. I don't pretend to understand Edward's every move, but I do know that this man is an opportunist and unworthy of office.
Aha.
Then you are a traitor to the heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Edwards will hear about this.
I think not. I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Put her down. Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Yeah, Central. I'm back. Hey, listen, I know it's... Care for another one? Ouch! Ow!
Nem jó? Majd jó lesz.
Then you are a traitor to the heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Edwards will hear about it.
Shit! Someone got the VIP! VIP is down! You son of a...
about it. Duval was kidnapped by the militia and held
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate. Ran one of our interrogation labs. Well, and I tell you, those prisoners folded like lawn chairs. I couldn't believe it when she left the agency to go into politics of all.
Nem tudom, hol van. Az egy kijárat van.
No, they were discreet about it. I caught a glimpse of a body bag, but...
Oké.
I've read her file, of course. Parents were political.
47?
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the olive grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
Ott vagy. Hát nyilván lehetett volna irodomosabban is megoldani, de jó volt ez így is.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin. Transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated,
Oscar
is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
Az kemény, gyerekek. Vége van a 47-es röfnöknek. Van még valami Untouchable nevű küldetés. Szóval Diana ugye nyilván megtudta, hogy hát a 47, vagyis a 47-es röfnök ölte meg a szüleit annak idején.
Still clinging on to your self-image. Agent 47, the apex predator.
Mi a szar? Atyaista.
Always hiding behind the headlines. Was perfection its own justification? Or a willful distraction? A wall built contract by contract to shield you from the uncomfortable truth. You're exactly the tool they wanted you to be. Quite a piece of work you are.
Ja, ezeket tettük el
How could you
lávaló?
possibly function on your own? You never even had a name. Until I gave you one.
That's him.
Szia, Tibi.
Burnwood never ceases to surprise me. You really are a most singular individual. And to think she wanted me to put you down. Lucky for you, I never throw away anything useful. Prepare the serum. Forgetting's not so bad. You've done it before.
What's he doing? Is he still looking at us?
I'm afraid so. Poor sap just won't accept his days are done.
Perhaps I should take him out to the woods and set him free.
Oh, it's a classic.
He was a loyal tool. But everything goes the way of the horse and cart eventually.
I couldn't agree more.
Are you done? The toxins are playing into your fears. Don't let them. Come on. Gotta get your head straight.
Ez elég creepy.
She wants me dead.
She has every right to after what we did. But that's not what is really going on.
She chose power. In the end, she was just like them.
No. She found a way to turn Edward's own cleverness against him. The rest is up to you.
Volt egy 9 éves testvére.
I don't know how.
You do know. Once you dispose of Edwards, I will dismantle Providence from the top down. It will finally be over. All you have to do is embrace the past.
Fú, baszki. Durva. Van itt valami? Semmi. Mi történik itt? Az nagyon-nagyon-nagyon vázze.
We need to find a catchy name for it. For when we go commercial, I mean.
You figure this thing has commercial applications? Who'd want to have their minds wiped?
Not wiped, obviously. But that's just fine-tuning. Okay, right now the serum erases long and...
Mi? The Ether Serum. Az igen. Ez a formula ilyen visszaállít ilyen dolgokat, és ezt a 1980-as években Romániában találták ki. Hát ilyen nagy működést
short-term memory banks wholesale. But in a couple of
röviden
seconds, you'll
tömören.
be able to isolate the effects to individual memories. Imagine if you could pluck out childhood traumas, ugly breakups, combat trauma. You guys should be over the moon.
I don't know. Blank
Come on. Jim, was it? It always starts like this. GPS, microwaves, duct tape. Lives. I've got to believe that.
Tell that to the poor SOB in the rear car. Nah. When I want to forget something, I rely on my good old pal, Mr. Alcohol. No offense.
Baszki. Anyás! Azt a jó kurva! Vonaton vagyunk, baszod! Hú, baszki. Kemény dolgok vannak itt. Ah. Oké. Másik oldal. De engedj már, hát most... Nem. De nem muszáj lesz bevenni.
They're refitting the cars as a mobile field lab.
Huh. So what did the Russians use it for back in the day?
The way I hear it, this used to be some kind of KGB black site. Mobile missile launch control center, prison transport, your guess is as good as mine. But at one point, it appears to have been the HQ of Janus, the Cold War spy master. Well, apparently his crest was on the front car before Ether painted everything over.
Well, that's the way it goes, isn't it? National past, corporate future.
Aha. Oh, itt ki tudok menni. Nem lehet ezt bírni idegekkel, gyerekek. Szia kis Rigó, halló! Persze, most nézgel egyéb, baszod. Kicsit dolog volt, nem? Baszki! Okay.
Where are we supposed to be exactly?
We're on a loop from Zagreb to Irkutsk.
Isn't that risky? What about border inspections?
They use a system of decommissioned rail lines and pay the local government.
Kemény. Oops. Ja. Ott kéne elmenni. Arthur Edwardsot kell megölni majd. Egyébként egy emberkét. Szappant fölvettünk.
Hello there.
Hey.
Yeah, hey. Oh, can you grab me a soda or something? Just whenever you're heading back this way, no rush.
Találtam egy kulcsot. Csomó fegyver ott a... Szappan csak ne esd, csak ne letejtsem le. Oké. Ó, gec. Az izgalmas lesz.
It's ridiculous, yeah, me. Whole train full of mercs to guard one guy.
You do know who he is, right?
Sure. Everyone's very impressed. I get it. And if you want some kind of elaborately planned calamity or a convenient heart attack, sure, he's your man. But how does he manage in a brawl? I'm willing to bet this guy doesn't hold a candle to any of us. Too much sneaking around.
Ezeket akkor... És nem kiélünk senkit. Nem kímélünk senkit sem. Micsoda? Mortár nevű hangasza, igen. Hú, az van a KGB-s cucli-mucli. Zágrábból itt Kurszkig megy. Orosz, Kazahsztán, Román, Mongólia. Ezen keresztül, az igen. Nagyon jó. Már közelítünk, jó van. Jó van. Dolgoznak el. Mindent elteszünk, gyerekek. Szia Andrés, szia. Akit meg kell lenni maffia, vagy ki kell kiiktatni? Hát nem tudom, szerintem egy olyan, ami szervezetnek a fejese ő. Detach. Szavaztok? Majd megáll valahol. Jó, nagyszerű.
I don't suppose there's any point calling for help.
No.
Seems I brought this on myself. Well played, Miss Burnwood. Do you really think she'll be able to resist all that power? This is not how people work.
Igen, már régen voltál.
She rejects the power, not the responsibility.
A noble idea. But please join me in the real world. I trust you already know what this is. Why not simply take it? Embrace who you were always meant to be.
No, never again.
Well, I had to try. Go on then. Do your thing. At least I die knowing who I am.
Megkapod.
What are you doing? No! No!
This is what it means to lose everything.
You're making a mistake.
It's mine to make.
Oh. Forgive me. I seem to have, what were we talking about?
Don't worry. We were done.
The string of resignations at the top level of international finance continues as Milton Fitzgerald
Szappant is adjam oda neki.
joins the president of Hamson Oil, Quantum Leap Foundation and plenty of others step down.
Jó van, Andris. Szia, szia. Egy évvel később.
It's been a long time, Agent 47.
That's not who I am anymore. The pact is done. The past. Dead.
And yet, here you are.
I choose this path because I can. There will always be people like them. So there will always be people like us.
No one is untouchable.
It's good to be back.
Kemény. Oh. Igen, amúgy hasonlít. Vagy akkor mégsem mondott le rólunk Diana? Vagy lehet, hogy így tudtuk elérni azt, hogy közelébe kerüljek ennek a faszinak. Hát érdekes savarok vannak itt benne. Azt kell, hogy mondjam. Kemény. Szia Máté, szia. Hát ja, Máté a végére ért ide most. Pontosan. Ja, freelancer, igen. Igen, mert van annak a játéknak olyan része is, amikor ilyen freelancer küldetéseket lehet nyomni. Este 8-kor? Verstappen interjú. Hát, meglátom. Mert attól függ, hogy a streammel is ugye hogy végzünk. Ugye délután lesz majd a Dead Island. Ott van, Balázs Koltai. Egy magyart már láttam. Tök jó, hogy még a community-nek is, tehát a közösségnek is megköszönik ezt a visszajelzéseket, stb. Külső partnerek. Azért kitalálok neked egy jó kis játékom elé tiltás. Jaj, ne, késrig, ne csináld. Na jó, attól izgalmasabb lesz legalább. Side UK. Hát ja, brutál. Mondjuk van még ilyen kiegészítő dolgai, csak hát nyilván azt hát majd ha egyszer behúzom, mert hát nyilván az is természetesen DLC, akkor lehet, hogy újból eleszedjük ezt a játékot. De egyébként összességében mondhatom, hogy jó játék. Főleg aki szereti a Hitman-t, a Hitman franchise-t, annak tökéletes. Hát igen. Nem ismered, ja. És akkor ezen kívül van annyi Hitman játék egyébként, szóval hogyha véletlen mondjuk, ha szeretnétek, egyébként még van egy pár. Jó, persze azok régebbiek, nyilván nem a mai dolgok, de akár ha gondoljátok, abba is bele tudunk szagolni, mert van a Hitman Absolution, Hitman Blood Money, nem is tudom még mik vannak. Azt még a régi Hitman 2 is van, szóval igazából van egy pár cucc. De ez ütős, ez ütős sztori. Ütős sztorival rukkoltak vele. As. Mission accomplished. Durca. Mert ugye van az a freelancer mód, ugye... várjál? Aki még nem látta volna.
Hi, welcome to the new game mode, Hitman 3 Freelancer. In this new roguelike game mode, you once again take on the role of Agent 47, the world's deadliest assassin. As a freelancer, you must take on various crime syndicates to keep the world in balance, gain new items, mercers, and mastery to become the ultimate freelancer. We are bringing a lot of new things with this game mode, and one of them is your brand new safe house, which functions as your hub for planning your missions or just taking a breather in between gigs. Welcome to Freelancer. A successful run in Freelancer consists of taking down 4 crime syndicate leaders of your choosing. Pick the syndicate you wish to go after. As you identify and take down their lower members one after the other, you end up forcing their leader out of hiding, giving you a one-time opportunity to eliminate them in a showdown. What that is, we'll get to a bit later. This is your campaign progress. And as you can see, we need to take on 2 contracts to get to our first showdown and eliminate our first syndicate. Each syndicate has a syndicate type attached to it, and each syndicate type rewards different playstyles with unique challenges for you to complete for extra payout, so choose wisely. Let's pick the investor as our first target. Your run will increase in difficulty after each completed showdown. Be careful, because as mentioned, Freelancer is a roguelike game mode, so if you fail a mission, you lose all the weapons and items you brought with you and half of your hard-earned mercers. But the campaign won't fail. All territories will, however, though, become alerted and they'll know that you are coming. But if you fail a showdown, you do not only lose your equipped weapons, items, and half of your mercers, you also fail the current campaign and have to start all over from scratch. Each completed mission grants you XP for your overall mastery, and if you do the optional payout objectives, you'll also get mercers. Mercers are the in-game currency used to purchase new weapons and Freelancer tools. The harder it is, the more mercers you get. This is your center of operations. This is where you plan your missions, test your guns, choose your starting disguises, and more. But as you can see, it's pretty barren right now. But over time, this will become a worthy place for Agent 47 to prepare. But we don't have that much right now. But luckily, we got our old faithful ICA 19 Classic Baller. It's not much, but it'll get the job done. Weapons can be purchased from suppliers and found on locations. If there's a rarity attached to a weapon, you can bring it back and place it on your gun rack and use it for future contracts. Now, let's go on our first mission so that we can corner the leader and get to our first showdown.
Welcome to Sapienza.
Every time you start in Freelancer, you start at a random starting location. Sometimes that's completely safe, and other times, just like now, deep in hostile territory. When you look at the map in Freelancer, you'll notice many new markers. Here we have couriers, suppliers, and safes. Couriers have mercers on them, and suppliers got some cool new weapons and Freelancer tools that you can purchase. And safes can also be worth a visit, if you can crack them, that is. Before we go to visit a supplier, let's find a courier to get some economy up and running. Now we got some mercers, let's visit the supplier. In Freelancer, suppliers can be located multiple places on each location, each with unique items for you to purchase. If you got the mercers, they're quite worth a visit. We got enough mercers for a remote Semtex block. Let's get that. It might be useful down the line.
You need more? You know where I am.
It's time to find our target. Luckily, we know our way around. So, it's time to do the thing we do best. First mission is done, and we even completed some of our optional payout objectives. Let's go back to our safe house and prepare for our next mission. When we complete a mission, as mentioned, carried gear with rarity is brought back to the safe house with us. You can drop the gear to place it in storage or keep it in your inventory and bring it with you on your next mission. We've now gained some mastery. Mastery will over time unlock things like the upper levels of our safe house, new interior, a wardrobe for us to change our starting disguises, a shooting range, and more. With Mastery, you can customize various parts of your safe house to match how you think Agent 47 should live. The more mastery you get, the more will unlock in and around your safe house. Going on a mission without any items can be tough. But after you complete your first mission, you'll unlock the supply crate. It will provide you with 3 randomized items and you can pick one of them. Keep an eye on your optional payout objectives for your current contract. One of these items might help you achieve them. Now, let's take on our next mission so that we can get to our first showdown. We've now unlocked our first showdown. We have now cornered the syndicate leader, the investor, and they're located in Dartmoor. Before we go there to find them, let's use our newly unlocked intel wall. This explains who our coming target is. Study it. It will only benefit you on what's to come. In this case, we know the investor's agenda, tells, and looks. This makes it way easier for us to locate the real target. There are many lookalikes and other dangers lurking in a showdown, so we must be careful. And the further we are in our campaign, the harder it gets. But this first one should be manageable for a skilled freelancer like us. In showdowns, you must identify and eliminate the syndicate leader, in this case, the investor. You got the intel, so it's up to you to locate the syndicate member. You must find suspects and compare their appearances and behaviors against your available intel. Then, take out your mark when you're confident of their identity. Remember to visit a supplier and use some of your hard-earned mercers. Some of their items might come in handy.
Need anything?
In your inventory, you will also find your new suspect camera. Use this to tag suspects in order to narrow down the search for the syndicate leader. Okay, here's one of the suspects. First up, this dude smokes and does not fit our mark. I'll mark them as a non-suspect. Second suspect reads too much. That does not fit our intel. They're not the one. We just got alerted that there are assassins nearby, so we have to be extra careful. Assassins are strong NPCs that are hiding in plain sight and protecting the suspects. But FYI, they don't always protect your target, but they hit hard, so you want to stay clear of them. Narrowing down the search, we finally found the main suspect. This is the investor. Okay, let's take him out while the coast is clear. We made it! Now, let's locate the exit and get back to our safe house. Our first showdown was successful, and we now eliminated our first syndicate leader. We got new items, weapons we can place on the gun rack, and a new reward crate to open. Reward crates gives you a randomized weapon or item for each completed showdown, and the chances for getting a better item or weapon increases the further you get in your current campaign. In addition to that, we also have new unlocks to our safe house, and we also unlocked prestige objectives. With prestige objectives, you can add a tougher layer on your missions to get more mercers, if you got the skills. Now it's time to progress in our current campaign to get more mastery, mercers, items, and weapons. The contracts and showdowns in front of us will be harder, so approach with caution. Remember, if you fail or get wounded on a mission, you lose all your equipped weapons and freelancer items and half of your hard-earned mercers. But the campaign won't fail. Territories will, however, be alerted. But if you fail during a showdown, the leader escapes, and you'll not only lose your equipped weapons, items, and half of your mercers, but you'll also lose all the progress made in that current run. It's expensive to fail a mission, but Freelancer is all about high risk, high reward. There are many new ways to explore the world of Assassination with this game mode. New ways to play, new targets to execute, new items to unlock, and more. It's time for you to become the ultimate freelancer.
Nos, hát igen, szóval van egy ilyen része is a játéknak, vagy hát ilyen játékmódja. Úgyhogy lehet itt még különféle öldökléseket csinálni. Nyilván ez már nem a sztorihoz tartozik, hanem ez mindig egy generált pályákat, küldetéseket hoz létre, és hát nyilván azt szerint kell menegetni. Aztán van egy ilyen safe house, amiben ugye a küldetések után, sikeresek után természetesen kapsz pénzt, amiből tudsz kiváltani a dolgokat, plusz a küldetések során, amit felveszel fegyvert, azt ugye ki tudod ide hozni, ki tudod tenni, aztán itt különféle dolgok vannak, szóval ja, itt is lehet fejlődni szépen, ez egy aféle játékmód. Na de hát Van itt game mode, contracts game mode-tól kezdve ilyen arcade, tehát hogy különféle a cuccok, de természetesen van a sniper, assassin is. Úgyhogy hát van egy pár dolog benne még. De hát ez van. No. Nos. Hát, skacok, akkor ennyi lett volna úgymond a Hitmannek a story módja, story része. Majd meglátjuk, hogy előkapjuk-e még a Hitman egy-két esetleg ilyen freelancer mód, vagy ilyesmit kipróbálni, megnézni. Nyilván itt már azért nem lehet úgy, hogy elmentegetem, visszalépek meg vizé, hogyha elbasztuk, akkor elbasztuk, és akkor onnantól kezdve a küldetésnek annyi. Úgyhogy itt annyival másabb ebbe a játékmódból, hogy azért jobban oda kell figyelni. Ja, hát köszönöm szépen a megtisztelő figyelmet. Természetesen, mint eddigiekben is tettétek. Délután 5:30 jövünk egy kis Dead Island-de, úgyhogy jön egy kis zombizási. Arra is várlak benneteket. Addig is akkor jó pihenést, jó szúnyát, meg akármit, akinek éppen olyan dolga van, hogy bármiféle programja, viszont 5:30 körül akkor várlak vissza benneteket, úgyhogy addig is jók legyetek. Vigyázzatok magatokra, meg legyetek jók, ha tudtok. Azt akarom megnézni, hogy Ó, Gabó tolja. Hát akkor nyomunk egy raidet neki. Mit szóltok hozzá? Aha, Gabó raid, aha. Na, már be is csappantam. Szóval, akkor addig is jók legyetek, majd találkozunk később is. Sziasztok, ciao, ciao.